Hi, this is Matt Powers. In this video, we're going to talk about Booleans in Scala. We're going to talk about the relational operators and also the logical operators. So the first thing we're going to do is assign a variable equal to a Boolean value. So let's open up Scala. Alright, this is huge on my screen. Alright, so let's assign the variable cool. We will set the type to be a Boolean, and we'll assign it to the value true. So we can look at the variable cool and see that it's assigned to a Boolean value, which is true. There's two Boolean values, true and false. This should come as no surprise. Okay, so let's do a relational operator comparison. So let's do 42 greater than 7. So in computer science terminology, this greater than sign is called an operator, and the 42 and 7 are called operands. So we have, again, the greater than operator and the 42 and 7 operands. This is going to obviously return true because 42 is greater than 7. Let's use the not equal operator. So let's do 13 does not equal to 13. Well, 13 does equal to 13, so we know that this is going to return false. So this not equal operator is a useful trick. It's opposite of the equal operator. Okay, let's transition over to some logical operators. So logical operators are AND and OR. So if we do true and true, the operator is AND, and the operands are true and true. In this case, this is going to return true. The AND operator returns true when both the operands are true. If either one of the operands is false, the AND operator returns false. So if this is true and false, this is going to return false. Let's move over to the OR operator, and this is kind of, if you're an experienced programmer, this lesson should come as no surprise to you. So let's do true or false. Again, the operator is OR. The operands are true and false. The OR operator returns true if either one of the operands is true. In this case, the first operand is true, so this will return true. If both the operands are false, it will return false. Okay, so now let's do some string comparison. Let's see if we have the string Bob, and we say it's equal to the string Bob. This is going to return true because the strings it's not the same object, but it is the same value. So that returns true. Now let's do something that might be a little bit different from what we've seen in other programming languages. So 0 equals false. In certain languages, this would return true. In Scala, it returns false, and it returns a warning saying that comparing values of types int and boolean will always yield false. Because they're different types, they can't be the same value. The kind of greater lesson here is that Scala will never do any type conversion. It's very literal in its Boolean comparisons. So we did a good job covering Boolean values in this lesson. We also looked at relational operators and logical operators. If you're experienced in another programming language, none of this comes as a surprise. I'll link to the quiz in the description of this video. Take a look at that, and hopefully you can quickly move on from this onto more interesting stuff.